Good morning. How is everybody? I missed you all. Hello, hello. I'm just getting everything all set up this morning. How's everybody doing? It's going to be a good day today, I think. Good morning. I will give everyone just a few minutes to hop on here. And then we're going to get started. Good morning, Krista. Good morning, Janet. Good morning, Nina. Hello, hello. It is chilly in here today, and it could be because I have a tank top on. But, you know. Good morning. Good morning, Lisa. You know, my babies are still not feeling great. It's the fevers that are kind of like hanging on there. So I think after today, we're going to just go get a throat swab just to make sure it's not strep, because it's just one of those like lingering, they can't go back to school because of the fevers, and Max has been sleeping a lot, my 9-year-old, and just feeling icky. Poor guys. Nate and I have been okay, thank God. And Presley's fine. It's just my boys. And we do like the elderberry and the Sambuco, which normally really helps, but for whatever reason this year, this strain has just been nasty. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Cindy. Oh, good. I'm glad you got the notification, Krista. All right. So if everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and get started. Hi, Kevin. All right. So we are in the last quarter moon phase. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Amy. You made it. Yay. So I apologize to all of you that missed me the last couple days. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Casey. Yeah, this week's just been icky for the kids. So, and my 9-year-old Max, both my boys have had fevers on and off, but, Max is sleeping a ton. So, he doesn't feel good because he's usually like Mr. Energy. So we just can't kick it, but at least it's the week before Christmas, right? That's the good part. So hopefully it's not anything that's going to continue. All right. So we are in the last quarter phase, moon phase. So that's what happens after the full moon, which most of you probably know. So what it is this is all the time where we release like anything left that we were hanging on to. So this is about letting go. This is about moving forward. This is about forgiving people that we feel like we need to really help to let go of anything we're hanging on to. So remember, we talked last week about basically being able to forgive yourself too. Sometimes it's us that we're hanging on to all of this heaviness and all of this past hurt, and we blame ourselves. So it's really important sometimes for us to forgive ourselves as well, right? It's not just always about someone else. Other people, we need to forgive what we're hanging on to or what we're angry about, because that is what's going to help us to move forward. And like I said, that doesn't mean that you go hang out with this person. That doesn't mean, you're suddenly best friends because you forgave them. It just means you're forgiving them so that you can move forward and you're not walking around with this heaviness on your shoulders. So that's what's important more than anything. Good morning, Lisa. I think I skipped you. The other thing is setting new intentions, okay? Making sure that with this full moon and this new energy and everything we're going through, Plus getting ready for the new year is setting our new intentions for where we want to go, what you're manifesting, what your new goals are. And if you don't know, to try to get yourself in a space where you can figure out where you want to go and what these goals need to be. Journaling is really big. For those of you that aren't journaling, I want you to start doing that. That's a big thing. And it's really going to help you to kind of figure out where you're going or kind of get things sorted out in your head, especially if you're more type A or more of a planner. That's really going to help you. And like I said, if you don't know yet, that's okay. But it's good to start jotting stuff down. Jot down your dreams when you wake up in the morning. Trust me, if you don't write them down right away, you will not remember them 2 hours later. It's just the way it goes, at least for me anyways. So it's a good thing to write them down, because a lot of times our angels and guides are trying to give us messages that way as well, because sometimes we just listen better in our dreams and when we're sleeping. So that's important. Okay. Another good thing about the last quarter moon phase is getting rid of weight that we're carrying around. So this doesn't always have to be something that's like physical weight. For some of us, it is. Some of us, we need to get to find that better, healthier version of ourselves, because what's that going to do? That's going to boost our self-esteem. It's going to boost our self-love. And it's really going to help us to feel confident when we're walking out of the house. The more confident you feel, the better you're going to treat those people around you, because you're going to be happier. You're going to feel better. For some of us, as far as losing weight, it's going to be emotional weight, stuff that we're carrying around, emotional heaviness, things that no longer serve us in relationships, that type of thing. So it's a matter of being able to purge those things away. So that is very, very important as well. So we got that out of the way. Remember that as we move out of that full moon phase and into the last quarter phase, we're still in perigee, which means everything's magnified and intensified. It makes me wonder if that's why this junk is hanging on so long with the boys. Everything's intensified. So you got to remember, emotions are going to be heightened. Feelings are going to be heightened. For some of you, energy will be heightened. So you'll want to take advantage of that if that's the case, which would be awesome. The last quarter moon phase that we're in right now is in Virgo. So that's going to that's going to affect intestines, gut health, all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't started getting yourself on a plan to where you're cutting out foods that may not be the best for you, or if you're just taking in a lot of processed stuff, it would be a good time to kind of weed some of those things out, just because it's going to help you feel better overall. It's going to give you more energy. And I'm not trying to go on a health rant by any means. It's just where we're at in the moon phase. It's really going to affect that. So some of you may notice a difference there. So I will leave that at that. All right. So I'm sure you guys are having some crazy dreams. I mean, I have too. It's just the amount of energy and trying to leave even this part of the year, the end of the 4-year cycle, the end of the 10-year cycle, and move into a whole new phase is going to be huge. So our angels and guides are really starting to try to prepare us for all this stuff and make sure that we're ready. Oh, we got one popping out here. So we'll take that. Destiny. That's really cool. So knowing your destiny. And that's really important too, as far as talking about journaling and goals and where you want to go. Even if you're not sure, like, let's say what you want to change for next year. If you're not sure that what you need to change is going to happen, let's set certain goals. So your goals at work, your goals for your career, your goals for your home, even if it's a matter of like, I've really been wanting to get rid of this couch I've had for 20 years and get a brand new one and rearrange my living room so it feels good and the energy feels good. That's a goal. So set that, because what's that going to do? It's going to make your space feel better. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to give you like this newfound like, oh, this feels good in here now. So even sometimes goals of just making your space feel good is a really good thing to set. So it doesn't have to be like big, huge things. For some of us, it is. But for others of us, it may be just like simple things at home that we can change. Okay, so I have a few more popping out here. We got knowledge and we got mastery. So there's definitely some of us that are going after a higher level in our career, as far as some of you getting your master's, some of you studying up more, some of you just continuing to gain that knowledge of where you're at so that you can get that raise or you can get that next level up. So that could have a lot to do with the goals that you're setting right now as well. So that's a really good sign. So if any of you were questioning it or have been confronted with it, as far as like, hey, have you ever thought about doing this so we can bump you up to the next level here? That would be a really good thing to do. For those of you that are, for some of you, actually, that would have to do with going back to school too. So I don't know if there's some of you that have thought about going back or that just have like, you know, a semester left or something. There's something about that as far as being able to complete. Here's this one popping out. As far as being able to complete what you already had, that's going to be popping up for you. So it's a matter of you being able to feel finished and like completed in everything you've done. All right. So we got the handwriting again. Okay. So the signing of the contract, the signing of the papers, and sensitivity. So even though this is going to be a hard thing to do, these papers that are coming up that you have to sign are not going to be easy. They're basically telling you like, look, this is going to be a big part of your life and it's going to be really hard for you. And you know, like you're gonna be affected by it. It's not meant to be easy. It's not meant to be like, okay, no big deal, that part's over. You're going to be affected by it, but in the long run, it's where you're supposed to be headed. It's going to be better for you. It's going to be better for your family. It's going to be a better outcome in general. So keep that in mind for those of you that have this paperwork or forms you have to sign or legal contracts you have to sign. For some of you, it's going to have to do with more of like a justice type system, like court date, that type of thing. All right, so let's see what these cards have to say. Our Moon Tarot deck. Hi, Gwen. I'm sorry if I don't see everyone's comments. I see a lot happening over there, but I can't always see them right away. I have my computer a little bit further away from me, so sometimes I see them, sometimes they go by too quick. Okay, so what else do we need to know about today, Wednesday, the 18th of December, 2019? There's some significance to a couple people in here. I'm going to grab these ones that popped out here that have to do with 2015. That keeps popping up in my head. So if that was a significant year for you here just 4 years ago, almost 5, know that even though that's something that's hard to let go of or something that's hard to purge for you, it's almost like there's all these memories surrounding that time or all these memories surrounding this, and whether it was good or bad, that's what you're still hanging on to. So it really they're really pushing you to do what you need to do that's best for you in this situation. So you know who you are. Awesome. If not, please share that with the person that needed to hear it. Okay, so we have a lot of reasons for celebrating coming up. For one, there is going to be a male that's coming into your life that's going to be pretty significant as far as, for some of you, it's going to be relationship. For others of you that are already attached, it's going to have to do with work. So it's going to be some sort of an offering type situation of either like this person that's here to rescue you and sweep you off your feet, or career-wise, it's going to be someone who's going to be worth investing your time with because it's going to bring you to that next level up that you're looking for. So that's really interesting. And they're really going to be more of like a mentor for you, or someone that you can look to as far as like questions, and really someone that wants to level you up to where you are now as far as career wise. For those of you that have been waiting to meet someone, this person's finally going to be coming in. Definitely more of a masculine energy, I would say. Even if we're talking female here, they're just going to have more of a masculine energy. And everyone knows that that can definitely happen with male or females. We all have a mixture of both, but some of us tend to pull more of one than the other. And that there's going to be a lot of celebration. So lots of good stuff coming, stuff to look forward to, new things that are going to be amazing and exciting. And these things, it's almost like there's worry surrounding them, and I'm not sure where the worry is coming from. Even though that there's a lot of change that's going to be happening this year, and even though everything feels like things are just moving too fast, sometimes taking you out of your comfort zone that quickly just really feels like you get overwhelmed. Almost like I almost get the feeling of you trying to like push yourself back from this, or whatever change this is. Don't hold yourself back. It's meant to happen for a reason, and there's going to be a lot of celebrating surrounding it. So it's going to be a good thing. Okay. And I feel like this is something you need to hear like over and over. Okay. It's going to be good. It's going to be positive. So whatever these changes are that you need to make, definitely just try your best to go with the flow, I guess would be the best way to put it. It looks like this is making sense to some of you. So that's good. That's good to hear. All right, let's see. Let's use our moon cards for emotion, how we feel, how this is making us feel. So now we've been told how we're supposed to feel. Now let's see what's holding us back. These are the truth serum cards, right? And remember, for some of you, people may be like, well, it's not that big of a deal. You know, you have this change going on. You know, just go with it. And that's not always easy, because you got to remember we're in this moon phase where everything's intensified. So, you know, people don't understand necessarily your side of it, or you're like, yeah, but it's like a really big deal to me. That's because your feelings are up here, as to normally they'd be right around here. Like, it's scary, but I'm going to go with it. As to where right now, with all the feelings being intensified and being extra elevated, it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So just remember to breathe. Meditate if you get those feelings, or if your anxiety starts kicking up about it, and just know that it's happening for a reason. Okay. Oh my gosh, Carrie, that's crazy. I don't know why I just put those back in. I had two that just jumped out at me, and I almost tried to put them back in the pile. No, we need to keep those out. Oh, yeah, Rebecca. Remember that with this change, even though there's so much worry surrounding it, that everything's going to happen for a reason. Absolutely. There's a lot of good that will come of it for sure. Okay, so it says, you are good enough. Okay, so for those of you that need this reminder, or feel like you don't deserve what's happening to you, some of you feel like even though you're getting like these great offers and you have all this amazing stuff happening, you don't feel like you deserve it. You feel like, am I going to be able to handle this? Am I going to be able to take this on? You are good enough, and you have all this happening to you for a reason. So I want you to remember that. Remember that self-love. Remember that, oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Remember that everything that you're feeling and everything that's been like overly intensified and crazy, it's happening for a reason. And sometimes we need that extra boost to know that it's going to be okay. And we are good enough and we can do this and we got this. Like hands down, we got this. We can make it through, right? So we got this one again, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay. So a matter of, here's what this one tells me. That you're sitting back and you're manifesting and you're trying to do, you know, some meditation and do everything that you can, and you're just going to wait and let it happen, right? But there's a matter of us having to take some of that responsibility too and be able to snap things into action. So we can't just wait and be like, okay, I asked my angels and guides to do this, so I'm just going to wait for it to happen now and to come to me. So come on, guys, let's speed this up. You have to have action in there too. And you have to be able to step out of your house and out of your comfort zone. And you have to be able to put yourself out there and go to those interviews or go out and meet this person and really step out of your comfort zone, because your angels and guides can't just ring your doorbell and be like, here's that thing you were looking for, even though that would be amazing if, you know, you did. But yes, you have to have that balance. You can't manifest and just sit and wait for everything to happen without there being any sort of action on your part. Just know that you have just as much to do in this. And sometimes it's a matter of healing as well, right? That's what we got, a time for healing. Okay. Know that it's okay to feel. Know that it's okay to take all the time you need to come to terms with everything that's happened or that is happening right now that kind of feels like everything's being flipped upside down. But it's okay to be able to heal in this process too. And for some of us, this process is about healing, and it is about closure, and it is about these emotions, right? Yes, very much so. Okay. We will do our angel cards and see what we have for closing comments. Hitting home a little bit, Krista. There is some strong energy in here today for sure. It's like kind of like smacking me in my third eye. All right. So for any of you that are new in here, what I do as far as how I get information is I communicate with my spirit guides and your spirit guides and angels, and always ask them for anything that's going to help you right now, that's going to give you the most peace of mind in your heart and the most peace of mind to make it throughout the day or throughout the week, whatever you need, because that changes for us all the time. We got one popping out there. And I appreciate all of your guys' comments and your likes and your shares. Make sure you subscribe so that way if you hit the little bell by the subscribe, it will give you notifications when I go live, especially when it's random. Okay. All right, so we got purification. It's a time for cleaning, detoxing your body and mind, which is interesting because we talked about removing clutter, right? Removing weight, removing things that no longer serve us, whether it's something physical or whether it's something emotional or something spiritual we need to work on. So cleansing your space, cleanse your inside, cleanse your outside, all of that all together. And that's just a reassurance for today. So this is one of the main things that they want you to focus on, okay? And then unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. So just remembering all about self-love. Not only do we have to care about other people, sometimes you guys, there's some of you that will put other people before yourself. And we've talked about this, about self-love, about caring for yourself and not just others all the time. Some of us are so good about taking care of other people that we put ourselves so dead last. You wouldn't even run a brush through your hair in the morning. It's just a matter of being able to take care of everyone else, because then you feel like you've done something, as to where it needs to be quite opposite. You need to take care of yourself first so that you feel 100% and you can give back more to other people. Okay. All right, so let's do our energy healing today. For those of you that can't stay for the energy healing, or you're driving, you'd like to do it later, you can hop back on. For the rest of you, once you are ready and you are in a comfortable seated position, give me a like, a thumbs up, give me a comment here and let me know when you're ready, and then we'll get started. I think we have a little more cord cutting to do today, and definitely a lot of pressure, Bye, Lisa. Have a great day. Okay, I see some comments. People are ready. I see some likes. Okay, so here we go. This one's going to be strong. All right, so for those of you that haven't done this before, I'm going to start at 10 and count backwards. All right, thank you, Carrie. Once I go from 10 to 1 and I hit 1, the energy transfer will begin. And it's just going to build up as we go. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath. In through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Go ahead and take another deep breath in and out through your mouth. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Energy transfers now. Continue to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Cutting any ties to old past energy that we're hanging on to. Finding anything that we need to heal within ourselves or with someone else. Filling those voids or empty spots with light and love, happiness, success, and healing. Another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, moving energy to anywhere in your body that is currently in pain or hurting. Relieving that, passing it out through Mother Nature to recycle back into the earth. Take another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. When you are ready, you can blink. Let me know how that felt. That was very strong energy today. That one kind of felt like tap torture to me in my forehead. Like, hey, very strong. How'd you guys feel? Legs today, Nina. Interesting. So you know what that means? It means you got something to do, somewhere to go. Somebody's dragging their feet. You got this, girl. You have a move coming too, don't you, Nina? A little bit dizzy today, Amy. Yeah. I knew it was going to be a strong one. You could feel it the minute we got on here today. And yeah, it's strong moving energy, that's for sure. That's awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off here. I have some readings to do today. If you want to book a private reading, all my information is below in the section below here. Make sure to follow me on social media. I appreciate all your love, your shares, your likes, your comments. When you guys write me stuff, it means the world to me, and I really appreciate it. So I hope you guys all have an amazing, amazing Wednesday. And I love you all so much. And I will talk to you tomorrow. We'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.